Congratulations, red carpet premiere of Sound of Hope tonight. How does it feel for being here tonight?
It's a relief. It's exciting. It's a lot of years coming. We're grateful. It's amazing to celebrate with everybody and see everybody come together and partake in the fun stuff. So
yeah, how does it
feel for you? Same. Relieved. It's been 8 years in the making, so we're really grateful to be here right now.
Now tell us how you first heard of this story, because it is an unbelievable story, but it's not a common story.
Yeah. I think the first time was when we kind of heard rumors about it, and then Rebekah, you met them when she was looking for a speaker in Los Angeles. You should tell the story.
I was working to really help the foster crisis in Los Angeles because we have the largest crisis in the country here in LA. And so I was rallying different churches and organizations, and I hosted a pastor's event, and I was looking for a speaker, and I came across this story, and I was just really impacted by it. Called up Bishop Martin, started bringing him to Los Angeles to speak, and we started writing the script around that time as well.
So working with the Martins, how much is true and how much has to be fictionalized for the screen?
We tried to bring virtually everything you see is true. What we did is sometimes we would move some things around. Maybe one of the characters is experiencing something that another character we didn't have time to bring into the story experienced. So we tried to make sure that the characters you see are experiencing the things that somebody in the story experienced. I think I'm trying to think of things that we really sort of had to adjust for the movie, and there's not much. It was really important to us.
Most of it is pretty accurate to what happened in Possum Trot and what happened with this community. Took a little bit of artistic license in a few parts with the Terry character, but other than that, it's pretty true to life.
Yeah, and sometimes it's just the way that somebody experienced something. We took license with that just to get it to work on screen, but we just wanted people to experience as close as possible the real things that these people lived through, and that was important because I think one of the things about it that people have been drawn to is that it's just this average community of people like everyone else that can do something, and we wanted to make sure that we maintained that this is something that really happened, and you can actually do something like this as well because of that.
Now I understand you're also foster parents, just living the movie life.
That's actually what really inspired the story. Was in 2013 our family adopted 2 of our children, and so it really just broke our heart for this issue, opened our eyes to what kids are going through, and really is what led to us making this film.
Most excellent. And before I let you go, what message should audiences pick up most definitely when they watch Sound of Hope?
For me, it's first wanting to make sure that people become aware of this thing that's all around, that they may not be thinking about. I think a lot of people hear about the foster system and don't give it a second thought, but we want people to come away understanding that there's kids all around us, families all around us that are suffering, that if they receive help and relationship, so many kids can be prevented from even going into the system. And there's also I think a takeaway I'm looking for is for people to understand that there's a responsibility on us to some degree to do something when there's things around us that aren't working, that we have some ownership there that we need to look at and figure out, well, how can I help? Maybe you can't actually foster and adopt, but there's always something you can do. I look at it like you're driving by an accident. Are you going to drive by or are you going to stop and do something?
And that's what we hope, is it moves people's hearts, and that's what we're seeing in pre-screenings already is, people are enjoying the story first and foremost, which is really important to us, but they're also being really moved to care for kids and to get involved in the foster crisis. And our hope is that this ignites a movement to end the foster crisis. We have the resources here in America, we have the money, we have the social workers, we have the people, we have the churches. There's really no reason why we should have a foster crisis. So we're hoping this ignites the movement to end that.
Wow, I feel like I'm going to cry, and I haven't even seen the movie yet. So thank you very much. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.